getting to know you, getting to know all about you. Getting to like you, getting to hope you like me. Haven't you noticed? Suddenly I'm bright and breezy because of all the beautiful and new things we're learning about you day by day. Yeah, swim my clock. Yeah, getting to know you, getting to know you.
What's up with the screams?
Those are my lesbian screams.
Okay.
And stop writing me. People write all the time. How do you know they're lesbian screams? If you don't know the difference, what can I say? I do.
You
They're
know, I played a
lesbian
lesbian in a movie.
Did you scream?
I think it was like that.
I probably would have known. I would have said, that's someone playing a lesbian in a movie. Well, you guys, here we are with our guest, Jamie Carson, actress, model. Take a look, you guys. Take a look right here.
Wow. Wow.
Man, that jacket thing.
Okay.
And she looks all wholesome right next to her. That's why I gave you that dichotomy. The wholesome Jamie Carson.
Wow.
And the bad girl. Let me tell you about Jamie Carson. She was born in Ventura, California, raised in San Diego, so she's a California girl. Then Anaheim. She started performing as a child in children's theater at the age of 4. Wow. During her later years, she was able to play some amazing characters in Steel Magnolias, Annie, The Crucible, Glory of Christmas and Easter, and Emily. Wow. After years of theater, she decided to pursue her first love, acting in film and television. While in high school and college, she did several commercials and films. Since then, she's moved to Los Angeles, where she has been appearing in films, television commercials, and doing voiceovers. She has appeared on such TV shows as the hit show Charmed, Saved by the Bell, as well as the teen hit comedy USA High. Her hobbies include dancing, fitness training, golf, traveling, and water sports. Jamie also participates in many charities, including Muscular Dystrophy Association and Race for the Cure to help battle breast cancer. Well, everybody, here's our guest.
Yeah.
Give her a hand.
Thank you. Good morning.
Wow.
Well. So nice to have you, Jamie.
Thank you for having me.
Man, you know, we get surprised at the last minute, but it's always such a pleasant surprise. And we say so much more than eye candy. So tell us a little bit about what you've been doing. A local girl, but you're busy now.
I'm born and raised here in Southern California. And right now my current project is Machete Betty. And
Wait a minute. Okay. Because, you know, I couldn't. Machete Betty.
Correct.
That sounds interesting. Tell me about Machete Betty.
Machete Betty started out as the mistress of ceremonies for the Everyone Dies Film Festival in Brea, California, and it's the only horror film festival in Orange County.
Wow.
Yes, and so then the film festival producers decided that they needed to make a short film about Machete Betty's life.
Wow. So
we are actually shooting Machete Betty short this coming up weekend. So if anybody wants to be an extra in the project...
Now you heard that, you guys. She's offering some work.
Yes. If anybody wants to come be an extra in the project, you can come to the Brea Cinemas. I'll post everything up for you guys so we know the address.
Okay.
On Monday the 12th from 9 p.m. to midnight and be in a horror movie and you get IMDb credit.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
I wish we had a piece, we could see a little piece or something from Machete Betty.
You know, I might be able to pull some pictures, so...
Okay,
on our next break, we can get
move
there
you
for
over
some,
here.
We can get some pictures from yesterday's photo shoot of Machete
that sounds wonderful.
Yes,
I'm enjoying that, and I already know that I'm going to be an extra on Machete Betty. I'm going to be a very small person with one eye in the middle of his forehead. No, that's it. That's what I'm going for.
Well, you know, this is really interesting stuff. So you're doing this horror picture. Tell us about how you got started. You know. And this whole why acting?
I always loved it. I used to watch Saturday morning cartoons with my cousins. However, I didn't watch the cartoons. I watched the commercials.
Wow.
So they would be watching the cartoons, and I would be playing with Barbies. And I said, "Is it commercial time yet?" And Dave's like, "Yeah." So I'd stop playing with my Barbies, watch the commercials, and I told my mom, "I'm going to be on TV. I'm going to be in commercials."
Wow.
Wow.
Well,
They fascinated me, and I just had a love for TV and
Ever
commercials.
since.
Yeah.
Ever since. So.
Ever since, that's how I told my mom, and I think at about age 9 or 10, I called up my first agent. I got a phone book and was looking at agencies and found an agency and called every day consistently for a month wanting to talk to the agent. And they wouldn't help me.
Wow.
Finally, one day, the lady said, "Can you please put your mother on the phone?" I said, "Mom, they want to talk to you." They said, "This is the most persistent 9-year-old girl. Can
9 years old, you
can
guys.
you please bring her in?" I called every day. "Hi, can I please talk to the agent?" And of course, they're not going to put a 9-year-old through.
Right.
I think finally the receptionist was probably tired of hearing my voice.
Persistence pays off.
Persistence, perseverance, and determination pays off.
And you've had a journey that you've enjoyed. Like we were talking a little bit before the show about people who get burnt out, jaded, from their
Yeah.
experience within the industry. Here you are as an example of someone who started so young, but for you had a different experience.
Yeah, you know what? I've always loved it. I've always loved the craft.
Okay.
Loved performing. For me, it wasn't about glory or fame or being recognized. It's really always about the craft.
Wow.
It's about performing and bringing awareness to others too.
Wow.
It makes me stop and think. I was talking to somebody the other day about, you have these points of these flash points where something happens, and you go, "Wow, I didn't plan for this to happen," and it happened. Is one of those stories available through you where you go like, I know what direction I was going on, but this took me that way.
Every experience is different, and I'm grateful for every experience, and I've met so many wonderful people along the way. So I think even today being here, I'm like, wow, this is awesome. I'm in a studio, I'm doing an interview. It's just every experience is a great experience, and it takes you on this gratitude journey.
Well,
Yeah.
we it's amazing to us as we get to know people how diverse their experiences have been. I've been looking a little bit at some of the things that were sent over. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to know a little bit about this woman. She's an associate professor, former associate.
wait. This is the funny part. Wait a minute, Mario.
Okay, you guys sent me this.
Yes.
Is that
Set that up. Wait a minute. Wait.
They sent me the
It's a
wrong
joke.
shit.
It's
Show it then. At least show that what I'm
Wait a
quoting.
minute. I did this.
It's
I said
right
I
there
couldn't-
on the sheet.
Wait a minute. We talked about it earlier. I said, we're going to have a joke off of this one.
Yes.
We're going to have a joke because when I sat there and I said, "You're an associate professor." She said, "No, that's not me." I said, "Well, I just sent my buddy this stuff, so we're going to have fun with
Yeah,
it."
so, hey, okay. Everybody, we'll take a look.
All right.
She is not this Jamie L. Carson. Man, because I'm like, damn.
You did what I did.
Well, we'd have to change the L to an R.
I know.
But, yeah, there's another Jamie Carson. For the longest time, I was the only Jamie Carson that you could Google.
Right.
And I'd pop up all the actress stuff. And so now this other Jamie Carson must be, but whoever's the smarty pants, they're probably Googling him and expecting a smarty pants, and then they get Jamie Carson actress. They're like, this professor's also in horror movies?
No, see, I know Mario. I
That's
know
all
Mario.
right.
Wait a minute, Mario. Don't wait. I know him. He's going to go like this. Oh, my God. How are you this, and how are you this? So to me, I had to let it flow because I know his mindset.
Well, and because we have a Jones over here for intelligent, beautiful women. We love that combination.
Oh, yeah.
And give them a good credit rating. That's it.
Oh.
I'm done. I'm through. I'm ready for marriage.
Oh, that was a good one.
Well, take a look at her IMDb page then.
Yeah, that's the one.
Now, this one looks hot.
Yeah.
Notice that I chose this picture too.
Yes, you did.
Out of the pictures that
Yeah.
we were sent, I chose this
Yeah,
one.
wonderful picture. It
Thank
is.
you.
I mean, I'm kind of the most recent. Isn't the Dahmer versus Gacy? Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, Dahmer vs. Casey is out on DVD right now, so you can actually Netflix it. You can stream it.
Oh, okay.
It's out on Blu-ray.
Okay.
And it is a comedy satire on, of course, Dahmer vs. Casey, two of the world-famous serial killers.
Let's see now. Let me ask you.
You see me going.
I know where you going at. I know.
Me going. That's how we do it.
Right. I know where he's going.
We're going to go pull it.
Yes, right.
Yes.
In the meantime, while you're pulling it, I want to. Here's the thing about it: is can you give me an experience of an agent call for a project that you're not sure of? Say it's Dahmer versus Gacy or something. Give me an idea of how the call goes.
Well, normally you first have to audition.
Right.
So you audition and you go to callbacks, then maybe put on a veil, or you're told, okay, you're in the running. So then your heart's kind of going, because you kind of, as an actor, you have to forget about your auditions. That's out the door. Once you audition, you have to forget about it. Can't let it dwell.
Right.
So then when the call comes, you're like, oh my gosh, okay, well, I'm at the top. And then agent calls and says, okay, you got the part. And then you're like, I got the part. Because 9 times out of 10, you audition 100 times and you get one call.
Wow.
And you book a job.
Wow.
I mean, that's usually the norm. And then as you get better and better, you start booking things. Or people will just call you and say, hey, we're going to offer you this part. Would you like it? And you don't even have to audition.
Now, let me ask you this, because when you gave the numbers, and I'm pretty sure most people are not expecting that 1 out of 100. I'm pretty sure most people come in there thinking 50-50. For every 2 calls, 1 is getting you the job. It's not like that, right?
For everything is different. You could go and audition one time and book that job your very first time. Mm-hmm. You could wait 10 years before you book another job.
Wow.
So the industry's, there's no standard.
Wow.
And it all depends on how well you want to keep your skills sharp, taking classes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And again, it gets back to your whole positive attitude that you were talking about. You said that you've gotten more out of it than many, mainly because of that way you kind of relate to the struggle, that journey.
Yes, definitely. And you just, you can't dwell on it. You have to forget about it. You audition and you forget about it.
Right. Wow. See, to me, Mario, I can tell you now. How many times would you sit there and say, I'm going on a call to pitch something, and you say, at what number would you say, okay, I had enough? I know Mario.
Well, you know me. I believe that on the way to success, you got to fall down a bunch of times. Believe me, on the way to building this thing, people say, Mario, how do you think about quitting? Every day. Every damn day, at least for a second. But you don't do it.
Don't do it.
No, you hang and you remember why that you're putting in and doing the long haul.
That's so true.
Because you love it.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Well, let's see this piece here. We find out about our guest in one of her recent productions.
Hi, I'm Alana Curry, and you're watching Maximo TV. We're here at the Dahmer versus Gacy movie wrap party. Here talking with Jamie Carson. Jamie was my co-star in the movie. How you doing, Jamie, tonight?
I'm doing very well. And you, Alana?
Very good. We have a really great turnout here at 24 Karat Lounge in Hollywood.
Wait, come on, what have we have?
Good. Jamie, tell us a little bit about the movie.
Well, it is about serial killers, Dahmer versus Gacy, hence the name.
And who did you play?
I play Melanie Potter, and I am a psycho deranged fan, and I am
one.
literally in love with serial killers. I can't get enough of them. I cry hysterically when I just see their face. I'm like a Jonas Brothers fan or something. Serial killers.
And we should tell them that in the movie we had to wear some very interesting wardrobe.
Yes, the wardrobe said, I heart serial killers, or it was the big red heart, serial killers, and I actually carried a bloody machete around with me.
We had a lot of fun, as you can imagine. Jamie, what are you working on these days?
Currently, my next project is called The Perfect Serial Killer. I must be a typecast for serial killers. I really love them. Actually, I'm playing news reporter Allie Malone in The Perfect Serial Killer, produced by Dee Dee Bigelow.
Which I am also in.
In that
I am playing a victim. Yes, Mary McLaughlin. So we are going to have fun again on another serial killer movie. All right, Jamie, give us a little shout out on Maximo TV.
This is Jamie Carson, and you're watching Maximo TV.
Yeah, hey everybody.
I just love when people go like, okay, you give me a shout out. It would be better if people, because I did it too. it'd be better for you to say, let me give a shout out to you guys. That has a lot more. I just love when people are instructed, because I watched the Kelly Price thing, and I said, it's amazing what they asked you to do.
Oh, yeah.
And I always want to say, okay, how did you really feel? But I'm not going to put you on the spot. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to leave it alone, because I know it's all to support one another.
Yeah, well, wonderful. Now that's really good too.
Yeah.
But tell us a little bit about these humanitarian pursuits of yours.
Oh, I love anything to do. I love charity work. So the last charity work that I actually did, and which is actually coming up again in October, is the Alzheimer's Walk.
Wow. Okay.
So I know we didn't mention that one, but definitely I know October is also Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we like to do all the breast cancer walks and just really help out in the community whenever we can.
Wow. Admirable. Admirable.
Wow.
Yeah, that speaks highly of you. Got to give back, man. Got to give back.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, we're going to be hitting a few more segments, and Jamie's going to be with us for the hot picks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's going to get a chance to help and rate those models. She's also going to be there as we do the mailbag, where we talk about David Aleem,
Okay.
who's a radio announcer, who's doing some things. We're going to talk about his aspirations as an independent and how he's embracing the internet, looking for new opportunities, looking to expand his horizons also.
Yeah, you're following this tradition of when we did the create your label thing yesterday. It all comes together in the same. It says, right now you have to be an entity within yourself. And so projects such as the happiness of having Jamie, who's just more fun-loving than the interviewers that I'm not putting it. I'm just saying you're just so happy, it's unbelievable. That we should see more of this and over again, and not just small pieces. So that touched upon something that Mario's covered. He says, you got to become your own channel.
Yes.
You have
exactly.
to.
There you go. We'll do that. Here we go. So, everybody, sing along. You getting to feel free and easy. That's right. When we are with you, we're getting to know what to say. And haven't you noticed? Suddenly I'm bright and breezy because of all the beautiful and new things we're learning about you day by day. Boy, that sucks.
You got Norman Ross out of Cleveland.
Norman said
he can't believe you're singing the Sesame Street theme song.